Hi guys, welcome back to part 9 of our IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad campaign. And we are flying with Elmar Ihlenfeld. Our guy is still flying for the same Udet squadron. And I think our mission was one of these attacker intercepts, right? Was a while since I flew now, been very busy at work. Was hoping to make a video yesterday, but I didn't have time. I'm also hoping to do some civilian flight sim, but just haven't been able to find any time. Yeah, remember from last time we lost Arndt and Kupka got captured. Guess it didn't save Kupka that he was a great what would you call plane marksman. And yeah, now he's gone. Zero. That's zero. Let's hope we don't end up like him. Probably never gonna make it out of that prison. So we're only gonna be 5 to do this intercept, so we are less now, which is less good. We haven't gotten any reinforcements. We're on the 4th of September 1942, and we'll start our mission. Weather looked fine, but let's see how it is. And things are loading. We have our intercept attackers. It's gonna be not as long as the former missions, but still quite a long flight. So my thinking is that there'll probably be a bit of speeding up just to get things moving along. And we'll unpause the game and just check. We are almost at the back, but not quite. We'll bring down the flaps to 20%, and the flaps are down. And let's see, our buddy is starting to go, so we'll also start to floor the throttle and try to make sure that the plane stays on track at least somewhat. Without hitting the ground with our nose, which is easier said than done from time to time, but we did it. We'll bring up the gear. So then gear coming up, fuel, etc. looking fine. Speed is a bit slow, but we'll bring up the flaps. That should reduce the drag. And we'll bring the engines to continuous mode in order not to harm them unnecessarily. Looks like better weather today than last time when we were flying, and it's a nice autumn day. Okay, let's check where is everybody? Someone behind us, possibly. We'll jump to the outside view, though I guess someone would call it cheating, but we'll call it enhancing the beauty of the sim. The planes look really good actually from the outside. Okay, so there's the rest of the crew. We are getting closer, so I'm gonna slow down a bit just to make sure that we are, or to avoid us catching them too fast. Let's go down to 40%. I think we should have some decreasing speed now. We're still catching up with them, so that's a bit annoying. What should be fine, let's see. So we're now starting the attacker intercept. I'll put on a bit of faster speed. I will remove the sound effects from within the sim. Speed wise it's looking okay-ish, I would say. So we can keep it as is for the time being. I'll add a bit of thrust. So we're now moving towards the first waypoint. After this waypoint, maybe we can keep the time compression on a bit longer, but basically after this one we should be looking at slowing down, because usually things can then happen. They can happen earlier, of course, but based on what I've seen, there's not that many surprises early on. Okay, let's see that we're not... Yeah, we're still a bit behind our friends, but we are kind of maintaining the gap, so that's good. Not getting too close, nor falling behind. Okay, let's see, and now we have a goal. Our attacker intercept. Our friends have started to fly a bit faster, but not as fast as I thought, so I sped up a bit unnecessarily. We can start to slow down by now a bit. We'll go to time compression or time scale 2, and then go to time scale 1 very shortly. Very nice flying here just beneath the cloud layer. I guess that makes it a bit harder to spot. Or I hope at least. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be IL-2s that we'll be fighting against, but let's see. Might be also fighter escorts. We'll know soon enough. Now only 11, 10, and I'll go to normal speed. Okay, fuel wise it's looking good. We are way above 3/4, so we have enough to go back. Ammunition is also loaded, which we can see here. And no enemies in the vicinity. So that is good. Engage nearest air target over. Berger is not our guy, but Markow is. So now the question is, where's the nearest air target? It's probably somewhere around here, but maybe we came a bit early or a bit late. No, there we go. There we go. That's a lot of planes. Is this crew ready? We're only 5. They almost crashed. That would have been a disaster, losing to our fighters even before engagement. I'm not sure that we want to engage those before we engage the fighters. That's just gonna end up with us getting killed or picked off by the fighters. As we are engaging, not sure actually, are we engaging? I think we are engaging, but I'm gonna assume it's the one on top right. Those are the fighters. So I am gonna go into combat mode. P40s, so that must be the... So it's the IL-2s and then it's P40s that are. So it's only 3 fighters, which is good. One seems to have taken a hit already, so we might wanna focus on getting him out of the game or the fight. I'm just gonna check around me here. I really need to get one of those nice hat switches. Okay, he's whoop. Okay, we almost managed to get ourselves killed. There is some flak, probably our own. Someone has already perished. We managed to avoid stalling, that's always good. Not sure if we have anyone on our back. It looks okay as of now. We'll go for the Capitan here. I'm gonna slow down quite a bit to try and make sure we have enough time to actually shoot at him. The risk is of course that we will not. Okay, we got a hit. Not sure it was sufficient though. Oh, and now we're in his front. And I don't want to die. So we'll go to emergency mode. Try to out-climb or out-descend him. I think we're lucky this time around. He's probably too busy trying to stay alive himself. But yeah, that could have been bad. Okay, so we're not really attacking the attackers, but these fighters are a bigger threat for us. We need to finish them off. Okay. Can't really engage him. That's an interesting move. Going up like that does expose you if you... because you're gonna go really slow. Okay, we're close to stalling there again. I need to be a bit careful with that. Not sure how much the airframe can tolerate either. Okay, so Vitali Likoletov. Oh. Okay, that's not good. We have a fuel leak. Okay, I want to survive. I can't see anyone. Probably that guy. Okay, we can return to base. But we are over friendly territory, so even if we do end up crashing, we should be fine. So I'll try to engage again, but that's the first time we have been getting shot at. Definitely not the best experience, but we are alive. I just have to watch the fuel levels. These guys do seem to be a bit more competent than our normal adversaries. Okay, did we get any good hits? Nothing thus far. Okay, and there's the guy I think who hit us. Okay, let's see. Can we make up this? I hope so. Okay, let's see. We'll spin a bit. Try to get closer to Vitali. I think we are very slowly kind of making up the... Oh, I think I got a hit. Or maybe our friend did. God damn it. But we'll take that. Okay, we have a leak, definitely. We are losing more, but it's not a big leak. So that's good. I'm just trying to figure out if we have anyone behind us. Don't think so. So it does look like we're fine for now. Yeah, I think we have managed to survive this ordeal. The enemy planes are disengaging. I guess we could technically follow them, but I mean, it could just end up with us getting killed. But yeah, we got our first, what would you call it, beating. So you can see a bit of the bullet holes in our airframe. Not the best, but neither the worst. Okay, we don't want to go emergency mode, but we do want to find our pals. Which we are doing now. I'm going to slow down a bit. That should help with the fuel. I hope at least. And I think we are on our way back now. I'll climb a bit just to make sure I don't crash into them and just to check our surroundings a bit, but it does look okay. Not sure what that plane is doing over there. Potentially an Enemy aircraft we wanna engage? I do, but I'm not suicidal, right? We did the mission, we wanna live to fight another day. That's sort of the thinking, I would say. So let's try to get back back home. Could be in our allies, of course. Felt like we were a bit more planes than. Or actually, now that I think of it, are we only 4 planes? Who did we lose? Phillips is here, Markow. Sielken. Sielken, where did he go? Did we lose a guy? Or did he just kind of disengage at a different point? Could have been. Okay, let's see, we'll speed it up now. Try to get back to base. Let's see if we get any more engagements. The leak we got must have been very minor. Still though, that's a very humbling experience. You know, it could have been the end of us at that point. We need to be more careful with our engagements. The P-40 seems to be a more capable adversary. Or at least that those pilots were pretty decent. Didn't get any kills, but we were close, so that's nice. Let's see, are we going back home or are we doing one extra stop? Let's do a bit of back and forth here while we're heading back to base. But yeah, that was the worst experience thus far in terms of getting close to getting killed. I mean, the crash probably was worse, you know, flying straight up to a plane. I mean, the fact that we survived that was crazy. But yeah, getting shot at, that's I mean, as long as you only get injured, then I guess there's a survivability chance. I do also wonder if they put some sort of heavier metal behind the pilot just to kind of protect him. Okay, let's change the time scale. What's going on? Oh, we are being engaged. You see, this is what makes this game interesting. The fact that things can just change just like that. Returning to base. They didn't even signal anything. That's MiG-3s. Okay. Going to combat mode. Okay, so this will be interesting. We still have fuel to fight and plenty of ammo. So this should be okay. One of the MiG-3s has already been injured. I'll try to go for Leonid Miroshkin. That seems like a good guy to try and target. Question is though, will we be too slow to target him? Potentially. Let's see if we can gain some speed here in order to get back our okay, let's see, we could have him in our sight. We're not getting any good angles. I think we're starting to get close to him. Okay, I think we got a pretty decent hit. Us or our mate. Okay, gonna slow down. I went to emergency to try and get closer to him. Let's check, do we have some speed? We can sacrifice speed while diving. He's definitely gunning for us. Let's do emergency mode. Okay, we are speeding up now. Not sure how fast or slow the MiGs are. I think we'll be fine. but I'm gonna try to get back. What about fuel? Still looking okay. Okay, I think we're fine. As you can see, a bit of smoke. That must be where we got hit. Okay, I think we are returning to base now. That was a very fun experience though, from a gameplay point of view. Is one of those guys trying to get away? Or is it... Oh yeah, they are. That's interesting. Are we still chasing or are we giving up? Does feel like we are giving chase. So I will continue to follow. Okay, let's see. Do we have fuel still? We're at half point. Someone is requesting landing approach. It isn't us. Okay, so they are trying to get that guy. And we'll try and catch up with our friends. Reduced throttle. That's their recommendation. I'm wondering if that guy is following us or is he's taking off to go land. We are being maybe a bit dumb now, trying to engage. Does look like we are disengaging, so I'm gonna assume we got the guy. So let's head back home. Because I do think... Is that what we're doing now? Are we rendezvousing? No. Yeah? Yeah, it does look like we're rendezvousing. Okay. So let's follow the guys. See what the plan is. Someone is requesting landing clearance, but it sure as hell ain't one of our teams or one in our group. I think it's time to start returning. I mean, we do have fuel, but one thing I just started thinking, is this fuel set up properly? I think some of the old gauges might not have been taking actual fuel levels, but more kind of basing it on how long you're flying. We don't want to end up doing that mistake, so I'm gonna speed ahead of our guys. Hopefully we don't get intercepted, and then I'll try to land before then. I'll have a look at our fuel gauge as we are going back. Still looking okay. I'm gonna get a bit of altitude, a bit more altitude than I would normally do. That will drain some fuel, but it will also give us a bit of safety as well, since we can trade the altitude for range. We're gonna slow down a bit, and I'm gonna go back to normal because we can see the base. So that's our base. Did we get any hits here in the main fuselage, or was all the hits on the wing? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So a couple. There's a bunch of hits on this wing. Okay, we'll go in for landing. Maybe we went a bit too high. Hopefully we can land. I think most of our group is coming back. Okay, let's see. I think we are slowing down enough now. I'm gonna start dropping the flaps. I'll also drop the landing gear together with the flaps. And add a bit more throttle. And we need to add quite a bit. Okay, almost on combat mode. And let's see if we get landing clearance. Yeah, we want to slow down maybe a bit. Is there a lot of wind? Southwest 6 meters, so that should be fine. Maybe a bit of crosswind, but not that much. Gently flatten the plane and reduce speed. That's what I'm trying to do. Look at the amount of AA we have here, that's nice. Okay, let's try to... Okay, a bit of a bounce. Oh, let's see. Not our smoothest landing, but I think we made it. We might have broken the wing a bit, but we'll take that. The plane is anyway pretty damaged, so yeah. Could have probably been a lot worse. I think that's where the piece broke off. Ah, it disappeared. I don't like that. I think it's cool when they stay. But yeah, we lost one of the ailerons, the right one. Could have been that it was damaged anyway, but yeah, that was not the best landing. We'll just pull over here to the side and then quit. Whew, crazy mission, guys. Let's just stop our plane completely. Finish the mission, accept, and see what we get. So no kills. We completed intercept landing and takeoff, so we can finish. And let's see if we get any updates here. That's from the last mission, the one before this, since it's still having the intercept attackers as pending mission. Yeah, Klaus Silken was killed in action. We need to be careful. Our guys are dying like flies. Let's have a look at the unit HQ. I mean, look at this. We are... it's not looking good. Let's see next day. We have taken a lot of losses these last few days. We should get some reinforcements, hopefully. Sometime soon. Very brutal, actually. I do wonder how it looked in a real squadron, right? Okay, so new pilots have come in. Rickesman, Knopp, Drexler, Niemann, Borlik, Henne. Okay. So look at that, new pilots. I wonder. Oh, that's a lot of reinforcements. We are not a lot left now from the OGs. Naser, Markow, Phillips, Bear, and Frelick, who's injured. We're still at the Tusov airfield, so let's see how this proceeds. And I do wonder how good, like, will you see a difference with the new pilots compared to the veterans? Are they gonna be worse off in the fights, etc.? Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting to see. Some of these guys look very similar to some of the other guys we had, but I guess they can only have that many faces. And at least now I am starting to be in the midfield of our group. Well, let me see, Windish, Bernhard, Klaas, are they new pilots but probably with experience? Yeah, okay, so new pilot but with experience, so let's see how long I'll last. This is so funny. I can get a transfer home, so after the medals start flowing in, I can get a transfer home and back out of that dung heap. He knows how to doctor. What? Home defense units. Somewhere handy to Berlin. Okay, okay. Medals are all that matter. Elmar, he has the wrong idea. Okay, let me see. Reports. Did one of the new guys already die? Dietrich? So we have some pending missions. Yeah, one guy already died. God damn. Didn't get to know Dietrich, but I guess that's what happens. No kills. I wonder how he died. Maybe he just went straight into the ground. But yeah, we'll finish up here, and then we'll continue with part 10 as our next video. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And yeah, until next time, bye bye.